guys so much for being here. You just cracked me up with that move. You walk out of it's one of my favorite moves in show. You walk out and you look surprised to see me.
Well, I got to tell you, you're behind the curtain back there. There's a lot of people telling you, you ready? You good? You fine?
Good?
You okay?
You ready to go?
And you can only say yes so many times before you start to lose confidence in your standing there. So when you do come out, you've forgotten why you're here.
You're here to talk to me, and I'm glad you're here. I see you all the time. We will admit this to America. We have kids that are in pre-K together at the same school, and so I'm constantly seeing you dropping off your child.
Don't sound so disappointed.
What?
You sound so disappointed.
I wasn't disappointed. I was angry. No, we end up chatting, and it's nice because the schools here, they're very interested in getting the parents involved.
Right.
You know, they're always... I've gone in. They ask you to do things. Can you get involved? Can you teach them? Have you done that? You've done that kind of stuff.
I've done a few of the. Well, our kids they're 4, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so they're pretty young, but they do ask some activity support from the dads. Have you gone in and done an activity?
I've done some stuff. I haven't done an activity yet. No.
Oh, deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I sent my agent to do it.
Oh, well, that's good. That's okay then. You're fine. No, I went in and taught. I went in and they said do something, and I went in for whatever reason. I was out of ideas and taught the kids how to do some fly fishing.
How would you do that? There's no.
Yeah.
Did you take them to a river?
There's no better idea than getting a bunch of 4-year-olds around invisible hooks that are multicolored and stuff. I couldn't think of a better idea than that. So yes, I brought them in there. No, I did it at the classroom. I just brought a rod and reel in there, and I found I got my iPad and I loaded up from YouTube a fantastic fish being caught. I showed them that. Then I hooked up the rod and reel. I took them out on that green grassy area in my vest and waders, because nothing looks cooler than that. and I tried, to show them how to do it and learn that it's not a good idea to hand a kid a 10-foot rod amongst other kids. So.
Also, I just love the image of anyone seeing Greg Kinnear with a rod and reel, no water anywhere, just grass.
Yeah.
I just have a tabloid shot where it's clear that you've lost your mind.
That's right.
You finally went around the bend.
It wasn't the coolest look that I've had, I'll say. But yeah, it was fun. So try to do some stuff over there.
Screw it.
Right.
Are you a? Would you call yourself a silly dad? My kids are always saying I'm a silly dad. I like to do, and I'm getting the sense that you might be the same.
Why do they say you're a silly dad?
I jump around a lot. I mean, what do you mean why? Anything I do here. Look how I make my living. All the stuff I do here works on 2-, and 3-, and 4-year-olds.
Right.
It actually works better on them.
I do. Yes, I guess I do a little bit of silliness. Sure, yeah, I'm definitely a silly dad too. I mean, it just works. I mean, the sillier you are, the better it works.
Right.
And I try to come up with different little things I can teach them. My 7-year-old right now, I'm trying to teach her how to speak gibberish, so that she can talk in front of her teachers or other friends that don't know how to speak gibberish, and those teachers or those kids won't know what she's saying.
Oh, so it's like a little code, get stuff past the teacher. What does this sound like?
Gibberish is with the gal, the gif, for the guy to the gawk, the guy to the gis, so the against the gay to the goo, you the goo, with the guy to the gav, the gur. People are not going to know what I'm talking about, but the guy. Does anybody speak gibberish? Anybody? You've got a whole crowd of gibberish speakers, and you've been doing this show in English all these years.
Clearly, I screwed up.
No, you take a word, you take like the word dog, and I learned it in high school because a bunch of my friends, that's kind of what a nerd I was, but we learned it, and then, of course, after we graduated, we learned that all the people we thought we were protecting this language from actually spoke it too. But if you take like the word dog, it's... you break it in two at the vowel and the consonant, so it's da-the-gog. Or bird would be ba-the-gird. Or Andy would be the-gan-to-the-gee.
You had a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah. So the go with but the gut you the goop of the gut to the goo get the gat the girl for the gar the geek with the kick the gee the gan for the geep the go with the go near the go with the gut you're the gorse of the gay the gang don't you the goo. That's good. That's very good.
What did you just say?
I said you put it together very quickly and people know what you're saying.
Oh, that's incredible. That was good.
Yeah.
That's actually a useful skill.
Well, I just try and pass it on. I mean, if you want to use it.